What's up, Tech Gang? Stefan here from TechRight. Today I'm going to be doing the unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy A20 from Metro by T-Mobile. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, so I finally got the Samsung Galaxy A20 in the house. I know a lot of you guys are eager to see the unboxing and the review and everything about this new phone. So basically, I'm going to start off with how much I paid for this device. So for this device, I actually only paid $79. Now, I did open up a new line with Metro by T-Mobile. I did get the $60 plan that came with Amazon Prime and actually came with Google One as well, so that was great. You guys get that when you get the $60 plan from Metro by T-Mobile. There were other taxes and fees as well as the activation fee. So that naturally came out to $175, but I actually only paid $80 for the actual phone. So the actual phone is only $80. After the first month, you guys can actually go down from the $60 plan to whatever other plan you guys like. But initially, to get this deal for $80, you actually have to open a new line and you have to start off with the $60 plan, depending on what authorized dealer you go to. I know some people get the hookup. If you can get the hookup, that's always cool. But I had to pay for the $60 plan. I don't really care. I am just super excited about this phone. So that was the first thing. I got an amazing deal on this phone. The next thing is I wanted to feature the specs on here. So I'm going to talk about the specifications on this device. Now, starting off, this is going to be a 1560 by 720p screen. Now, the thing is, this is going to be better than a 1080p screen because this is going to be super AMOLED. So if you guys know, naturally AMOLED screens are way better with contrast and color than regular 1080p IPS or LCD screens. So just know that this is going to have a way better screen than a 1080p screen just because that's super AMOLED. So don't worry that it's 720. Very nice AMOLED screen on this. This is also going to be a 6.4 inch phone, so 6.4 inches is going to be something that's going to be replacing your LG Stylo 4. Now, the LG Stylo 5 is going to be coming out very soon. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be getting it this week, if not tomorrow. But this is something that you guys might want to look at. Obviously, the LG Stylo 5 specs really look subpar this year. They don't look too great. This phone is looking like the phone to get and to upgrade from your LG Stylo 4. So I'm probably going to make a separate video explaining that, but this is going to be the phone that's probably going to be replacing your LG Stylo 4 if you guys don't care about the stylus. Now, next, as for the cameras, you actually get a dual rear-facing camera setup. Now, this is going to be a 13 megapixel main and a 5 megapixel ultra wide snapper. So really nice to see that we have dual cameras on this device. The camera on this device is excellent. I absolutely love this camera. Way better optimization than LG's camera. I was using the Stylo 5 on Cricket Wireless, and this camera absolutely kills it. I'm going to be putting some of those photos on my Instagram, so if you guys aren't following my Instagram at tech.right, you guys need to go ahead and do so. I'll leave it in the link in the description down below. We also have a very solid 8 megapixel front-facing camera that will capture your selfies, so really nice that we see that on there as well. We have 3 gigabytes of RAM in this device, 32 gigabytes of internal storage. You guys can also expand the memory via micro SD card. We do have a micro SD card slot in here, so that's always great. We have a fingerprint reader, we have facial recognition, and we have a 4,000 milliamp battery in this device, guys. 4,000 milliamps. So hopefully this is going to last a day and then some, so I'm really excited about that. Now, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and unbox this, but just so you guys know, this was from Metro by T-Mobile. As you guys see right here, Metro by T-Mobile. The boxes are actually the same, which I absolutely love. Samsung is giving Metro by T-Mobile stock boxes, so they don't have that Metro logo on there anymore. It just looks like an unlocked device, which I absolutely love. Now, I know you guys are going to be asking about the processor in this device, but I'm not 100% sure what processor is going to be used in this device. I'm thinking the Snapdragon 632, not sure. We're going to run some benchmarks and I'll definitely tell you in a later video. So definitely hit that subscribe button as well as hitting the notification bell if you guys are not subscribed and notified already. All right, everyone. So we have the top camera on now. Let's go ahead and slide this out. Definitely liking the simplicity of these packages now. We saw the same thing on the Galaxy A10e, which I'm going to be doing a lot more videos on. So on top, we have the phone. We're going to save the best for last though. So let's put that aside. Next thing that we have in here, I believe, is the literature. So we're going to get some safety and warranty information in there. Definitely check this out if you guys have any questions about the phone. You guys can also leave a comment on any of my videos and DM me on Instagram if you guys would like to. So yeah, they have that quick reference guide right here in English and in Spanish, and we have our terms, condition, health and safety information right there. Let's go and put that aside. We have the SIM card right here, naturally, and we actually have an adaptive fast charger right here, so that's also awesome to see. Obviously branded by Samsung, so adaptive fast charging on the Samsung Galaxy A20 from Metro. Really nice to see that. We also have the USB Type-C right here, so that's always great to see. USB Type-C, no more micro USB with any of these devices, so love seeing that. And the last thing in the box, obviously, we have our SIM ejector tool. Alright everyone, so starting off on the front of the phone, we have that teardrop notch that actually holds the 8 megapixel front facing camera, so always nice to see that we have a lot of screen real estate, especially on a 6.4 inch screen. I'm sure a lot of people are going to love that. But other than that, we have our Super AMOLED display right here, which looks beautiful, guys. This is a 720p screen, but it looks absolutely beautiful. Definitely love the look of this. Now at the bottom of the phone, it looks like we have a respectable amount of bezel, which is nice to see because a lot of the time, especially with Motorola devices, we get a thick bezel at the bottom of the phone. With this one, we're getting a thinner one with that 6.4 inch screen, so that gives us some very good screen real estate. Bottom of the phone, it looks like we have our bottom firing speaker right there. We also have our noise canceling mic. Right side of the phone, we have our volume rocker, and just below that, we have our power button. Back of the phone, we have a polycarbonate back. Now this is pretty much compacted plastic, so plastic back. It's just a very fancy word for plastic. But we have Samsung right here. We have our fingerprint sensor on the back of the device. Now this is going to be a fingerprint magnet, as you guys can see already, so I definitely recommend a clear coat case if you guys do want to still see the beautiful back of this device. It definitely looks really nice and looks pretty different than anything else I've seen from Samsung, so really nice job Samsung with the design. Very minimal, very nice. We also have our flash under our 13 megapixel and 5 megapixel shooters, which is nice to see. We have a dual rear facing camera. Again, if you guys want to see samples of the photos I'm going to be taking with the 8 megapixel and the dual rear facing camera, definitely go to my Twitter and Instagram. Left side of the device, it looks like we have our SIM tray right there. Top of the device, we have another noise canceling mic. Alright guys, so we're finally in the phone. We're going to go ahead and check the software out really quick, just to go ahead and verify that we're on the latest version of Android real quick. And the thing is, we already got an update out of the box, which is really nice to see. That's a 228 megabyte update, so that's a pretty decent update right there. Probably not going to be upgrading from Pi, obviously, as you guys can see, but we're probably going to be getting some bug fixes and different stuff like that. But everything's very smooth so far. We are running Android 9.0, and I'm just going to go ahead and verify that like I said I was. Software information right there, and let's go to Android 9.0. So we have Pi on this device, which is nice to see. We have the latest software on this device. Now everything is very quick. I did put the animations down to 0.5x, which I would recommend you guys do. There is a very quick tutorial on how to do that online, so definitely make sure you do that because you want your Samsung Galaxy A20 to be as fast as possible. But we do have a little bit of bloatware on there, which you can obviously remove from home, and that is probably just going to be the Metro Zone and my Metro application. Another thing we have on here naturally with every Samsung device is Bixby Home. So if you guys want to go ahead and activate Bixby Home, you guys can go ahead and do so. There's not a Bixby button on this device, sadly, for the people who actually like Bixby, but I'm pretty sure most people are not even going to use it, so you guys just have to agree to it. If you guys do want to use Bixby, you guys can go ahead and sign in, or you can skip right there, and you guys can put in all the specifics if you guys would like to use that. I'm personally not going to use that just because I don't use Bixby, but let's pull down this drop down menu right here. So as you guys see, we have all of the regular things that a Samsung device has. We have Wi-Fi calling if you're with Metro by T-Mobile, sound, Bluetooth, auto rotate, airplane mode, flashlight, power mode, blue light filter, mobile hotspot, location, smart view if you guys would like to use that. Turn that on right there if you have a smart TV, so always nice to see. We also have Dolby Atmos. So when using Dolby Atmos, this is going to basically give you a surround sound experience. You can either use this with Bluetooth headphones or plug in headphones via 3.5mm head jack. So if you guys have some headphones to plug in laying around somewhere, you guys can get a very nice experience with Dolby Atmos. So all you have to do is drop down the menu, turn that on, and you should have a decent experience. The other thing with this device that I absolutely love is we have NFC. So we have Google Pay and other things like that with NFC. The sky's the limit really with NFC. There's so many things coming out, especially with cryptocurrency, paying for things, you know, using Square Cash, different stuff like that. Great that we see NFC though on this device, on a device that I paid $79 for, so awesome to see that. We have night mode on here. We have phone visibility, a secure folder if you guys would like to put stuff there, and if you guys don't want a navigation bar, you guys can go ahead and turn that off, and we have sync on there as well. But everything is looking very solid. I just want to go into the camera really quick. I want to take a picture just to go ahead and check out the camera really quick because I really do enjoy this camera. The saturation is actually pretty perfect in my opinion. So we're gonna go ahead and take a photo really quick. As you guys see, the colors and everything are really nice. Very clear picture. The contrast is absolutely perfect. I actually love this contrast that it has right now on a $79 phone or under $300 phone or whatever. This is a budget phone that you're going to be getting from Metro by T-Mobile. Amazing camera on this device. Amazing camera on this device. I'm definitely going to be posting samples on my Instagram and Twitter, so definitely go follow those if you guys haven't already. I know I plugged them enough, and I'm sorry for the people that are annoyed, but you guys need to check these photos out. Let's go ahead and check out the rear-facing camera. As you guys see, very clear quality. Contrast is perfect. Colors are nice in this as well. It looks like a very well-rounded photo, though. The other thing I just wanted to note really quick is the haptic feedback on this actually doesn't feel cheap. Usually when you're using devices that are budget devices, the haptic feedback feels cheap, but the haptic feedback on this device actually feels really good. But yeah guys, this was my unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy A20 from Metro by T-Mobile. Very solid phone so far. Definitely look forward to reviewing this phone. Definitely look forward to spending more time with this phone, you know, doing a camera tour for you guys, and many other videos on this device. Really do appreciate you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like down below as well as subscribing if you're not a part of the Tech Gang already. Also, turn on the notifications if you guys want to be notified every time I do upload a new video. This has been some fun from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.